Football is back, and we're going to get you ready for tonight's game between the Saints and Cardinals with everything you need to know on this episode of The Dot, presented by Matt Bowers Auto Group. I'm Nick Underhill. He's Brandon Thomas. Brandon, give me one thing you're watching for tonight when the game kicks off.
The O-line. It has to be the O-line. We have to see if the O-line is able to protect whoever's at quarterback, whether that's Derek Carr, Spencer Rattler, or Jake Haener. Specifically looking at Trevor Penning and seeing if he's able to establish himself at right tackle.
I don't think there's anything bigger. I think that's the thing that's going to define the whole entire season. We've seen some ups, we've seen some downs in practice. Really, it's just about seeing more ups than downs right now, and then hopefully next week that equation changes a little bit better. But no doubt about it, that has to improve. For me, the headliner tonight, outside of that, I want to see what Spencer Rattler can do. And if he can do the things that we have seen in practice in this game, I think people might get legitimately excited about his potential. But as we've seen last year, Jake Haener lit up training camp, got into the preseason, and there were some ups and downs. So seeing if he can take that momentum into a game and carry it out is going to be one of the more interesting things to me.
Another thing that I'm looking out for is who will step up to be the next wide receiver on this team. A.T. Perry, he was supposed to be in that role coming into the offseason, but, he's had a rough go at training camp. Dropping a couple passes the other day, having trouble with contested catches. Kevin Austin Jr. and Samson Nakua, they've kind of stepped up in that role. So we'll see who's able to come out here and stand out.
Yeah, they're only going to have 6 of them healthy tonight, so those other guys should get a lot of snaps. It's going to be interesting to see who takes advantage of this opportunity. Is Perry a gamer? Is he not? He kind of needs to be, given how his camp has gone so far to this point. And then the last thing for me that I really want to keep an eye on is just how the starters come out and they play. This is going to be the first time Clint Kubiak's calling plays into the huddle. I don't think that we're going to see a lot of the stuff that they're going to show in the season. Going to be pretty vanilla, but can they get the call? Can they get in and out of the huddle quickly? Is it organized? And I think we'll see some stuff as far as motions and play actions and that, but just can they come out here and execute and be on point and not have any sloppiness in this game?
The last thing for me has to be seeing the dynamic kickoff in action. Darren Rizzi, the special teams coordinator, he was one of the people pushing at the forefront to implement that into this game, and the NFL, they listened to him. So we've seen a couple of times during the preseason games people implement it, but this is the first time we'll be able to see him do it his way.
It's going to be interesting. We'll see how they play tonight. The starters are supposed to get maybe a couple of series depending on how many snaps that first series go, but anyone who's healthy is supposed to be out here tonight. So we'll get a good look at the team, see what they're doing, and then take them into next week for joint practices against the San Francisco 49ers.